Yo, let's join forces, hit the subscribe button. Okay guys, we're back here with Wagner from the Xfactor, and we're here to talk about things that he's going to be doing very, very soon. It's very exciting, and we're also talking about what he's been through, his journey. He's been through a heck of a lot, right? And we're going to talk about it here on the Making Waves podcast, and this is definitely a man who's making some waves. So Wagner, one thing we wanted to talk about today was your operations. So, you know, you've done martial arts, and you spoke to me about how you've done martial arts, and you know, you're breaking coconuts with your elbows. One thing I really wanted to drive home with the viewers is, what were your operations like? What did you go through at the time? You know, health and safety is really important to us guys today. You know, we've got people with, you know, all sorts of back pains and fibromyalgia and all these different things that are now coming out of the woodworks of everyone's health. You know, what was your experience going through operations? And what were the operations?
Many operations. Many in my life. Oh my god.
Yeah, and was it genuinely because of martial arts as well?
No, just my life. I had when I was a kid, I had tonsillitis. Is it tonsillitis?
Right, yeah.
That's surgery you have done.
Yeah, your tonsils out, yeah.
And also the nose.
Cauterized?
In Portuguese, it's adenoid, I think.
I'm not sure
I
what
don't
it
know.
is. I don't know.
Then I had appendicitis. I had to have my appendices removed.
It's been for a lot medically. Yeah.
And many other surgeries. But in 1999, I was walking as if I was 100 years old, because I had really bad arthritis on my hips.
Serious?
And I couldn't go anywhere without a walking stick. Then I had my 2 hips resurfaced, and now I can walk to Scotland and back.
That's crazy. What's your secret?
Yeah. The surgery done by Mr. McMean. Aliás, MCs, not Mackies, McMean.
I see you had your
Mr. McMean.
Yeah.
M small c, capital M, I-double-N. He's a genius. He invented the first hip resurfacing technique that lasts you for a lifetime. Yeah. And before Mr. McMean invented that, it was only hip replacements that wouldn't last you long, would only last 10, 15 years. Yeah. And then I had my shoulders.
Yeah, I remember what sort of scars
between 2008 and 2010. So hips, shoulders, and last year I had my left knee done, and 2 years ago I had my right knee done, also by Mr. McMean. I have metal implants on my knees because of arthritis. Right, which is hard to go through the airport as well, like, isn't it? Every time I get stopped. Oh, and when I was 29, I was shot on just above my knee by
You've been shot as well?
Yeah.
No way?
Yeah, and the bullets broke the femur. And to reconstruct it, I had to have my thigh open sideways, and I've got a plate size of my thigh.
We're talking that big, guys.
Yeah, I got a plate and 11 bolts on my left femur.
No way.
In Rio, people get shot every day.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's normal. It's normal.
It's rough over there then.
I think the last time I checked the statistics, in Brazil we have about 54,000 murders per year.
Wow, I thought you were going to say shootings alone. Like
Shootings,
that's
yeah.
murder.
Shootings, stabbings.
Murders from shooting and stabbing.
Yeah, yeah.
So is it like because now that you said that, in my head I'm picturing
there are thieves everywhere, and they shoot you. A friend of mine was coming out of a gig. Yeah. And he's a guitar player in the northeast of Brazil, where I was born. Yeah. And the singer was shot dead just after the gig. As they went to the car, a thief came, panicked, and shot the guy, and he died. A
gun's really accessible in Rio then? Is that something that everyone can get a gun quite easily?
No, you can't buy them in the shop, but you can get them illegally.
Yeah.
Criminals do all the time. They are all heavily armed.
So it's like, is there a lot of gang culture there as well? Is it just,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's heavy gang culture or that sort of stuff
heavy.
like. Wow.
They have machine guns and rifles and
rifles. Like that's a serious.
Yeah. Serious.
Yeah. And obviously, you like you say about the statistic. So was this literally where you were living? Like this is your environment in Rio.
Yeah. Rio is the most dangerous city in the world.
Is it still like that now?
Yeah, worst. It's much worse now than it. But I've been here for 27 years.
Yeah.
It was bad 27 years ago. It's much worse now.
Wow. I mean, that's like a background of coming from that background as well. Like you've been shot. It seems like you've had a lot of operations as well. Like you've had a lot of work done on yourself, which has been like for it's actually worked. Like because there's people nowadays that they're having all these operations and hip operations and stuff, and then you see them still they've got a curve in their walk, or they've got like a back and they're hunched, like all those sort of things. Like so you've been through a heck of a lot physically as well, and you're still here, you're still breathing, and you've got like a healthy. You're in the gym as well, aren't you? Like you're in the gym.
Yeah. When I went to university and studied physical education. In those days, our physical education schools were very good.
Yeah.
And one of the subjects was physiotherapy.
Yeah.
And I've learned it, so I know how to treat myself after an injury. I know I know the exercise. I know
rebuilding the muscles.
Yeah,
and all that sort of thing.
I know how to look after myself. So every time I have a surgery, I recover.
I bet that helps you. Yeah, I'm about to say touch wood. I bet that helps you. Yeah, I'm about to say touch wood, not good. Did that help with your martial arts as well? Like obviously when you're in martial arts, you take a lot of damage in martial arts, especially if you're sparring or doing competitions. Like did you do competitions? Did that help you with your competitions as well? Like,
of course, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people
I always
stretch
loved
as well.
weight training and karate and jogging and swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some of your videos where you're weight training as well. And I was impressed, man.
I go to the gym every day.
Yeah, fair play.
I need to go in a bit.
Yeah, fair play. My weights have been put in they're not in here, like at the moment. They used to be in this room where we are right now.
Not too bad for 63. Not too bad.
I'm not even going to try and show myself up now. So keeping healthy, man, that's important as well. Like keeping your health up and all that sort of stuff. Like there are people that live for the weekend, and they don't think about how you've got to recover from the weekend. So if you're going to a Wagner gig and you're drinking, make sure that you stretch out when you get back home. Like, don't just think, I'm just going to wake up in the morning and just...
Don't drink too much. You don't need to.
Moderation. Moderation's important.
There's absolutely no need.
I mean, motivation's really important as well. I always, drive that home to my, my mates that are still out clubbing.
I got to tell you something.
I'll go through it.
I watched on TV a documentary once about men's fertility. And... when a man is healthy, these spermatozoids, it's spermatozoid, isn't it?
I don't know.
The little thing we have in the sperm that goes and that goes to the woman's egg, spermatozoids.
I just thought it was sperm. I don't know. You teaching me? I'm learning. You can.
Yeah. Anyway, in a healthy man, they swim inside your balls. They swim. Yeah? They're only swimming.
Yeah.
And then when they come out, they go like mad towards the egg in the woman, yeah? Anyway, so this documentary showed some guys in the pub, right? With big bellies, in their 50s, drinking beer all the time. Yeah?
And the
big bellies.
Yeah.
Their spermatozoids don't swim.
Oh, for real? They're dead?
For real. They stay there, lazy like the old, like they daddies, like the owners.
Male fertility.
Don't drink too much. It's not good for you.
We don't think about this.
Moderation.
Yeah, we don't think
Why
about
do you want to grow a belly?
There you go. There you go.
Like that.
When you see guys as well, that's it, man. When you see guys as well, and they got massive stunts from drinking all the time. Health is important.
Jesus.
Man.
What's the point?
That's it. You got one life. You got one, but this body's got to move you to where you need to go. If you can't move to where you need to go, and you're having infidelity problems.
Now let me tell you the good news about your belly. You can lose it. Remember when I was on the Xfactor, doing the live shows, I wasn't walking anywhere. I wasn't training, and I was being given very good food oh my god, I became really fat.
Really?
Oh,
was that in the Xfactor house?
No, during the live shows.
Oh, during the live shows, yeah.
Oh my god, I put some fat on it. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Because I get fat very easily. That's why I'm always dieting. I'm always training.
You see, whereas
if I don't, I
opposite.
put weight on very easily.
You see, I'm the other way around. Like I have to constantly make sure I'm eating something and eating something
You are
good.
lucky.
Yeah, like well, it depends how you see life.
Some
Like,
people are lucky. They can eat whatever they want and then they don't put weight on.
Yeah.
But
It's a gift and a curse.
just by looking at something nice, I put weight on.
Chocolate. And you see, I've always been like I've always struggled to put on weight, you know. But in the same breath, there are people that worry about their weight too much. You know, there are people that, you know, where's the happy weight? Like I don't think there's a happy weight for anybody, because when you're skinny, they say you're too skinny. When you put on weight, they say you're too big. So it's more or less being happy with yourself, like really, isn't it? Like, you know, so that's another reason why you should also check out Wagner as well, because that's something he drives home. This is the reason why he's here, giving you these performances and making sure that you guys get that value.